Hey everybody, it's Lord Magicus. Alright, we are back to our league content. We're gonna play Merfolk in Modern today. So yeah, I took a day off to make a video about how to buy magic cards without breaking your budget. And I really hope that people check that out because I see a lot of people that are always like, I don't have money to like get into Legacy, or like Modern's really expensive or things like that. And I'm just hoping that like people can look at that and then find ways to save money so they can actually get to play these fun formats with all the really fun, powerful cards, not have to like overspend on anything. So, but we are back to playing our actual gameplay. So let's look at this. I haven't played Modern in a while, so I have almost no idea what's going on, and especially with Oko just getting banned, like things are probably going to be crazy. So let's. I'm just going to go back to mono blue here, I think. So we're playing Simic in Modern because of Oko, but since he's banned, I think this is a perfect time to go revisit mono blue fishies. So we've got like 4 ofs of like all of the relevant things here. Gonna play 2 caverns and 2 waterlogged groves. I don't want to overdo it on groves because if you play too many groves, then the life loss tends to be a problem. So I think 2 is probably a good number. And the rest of these cards are all fine. Sideboard, a lot of the usual suspects like Chalice, Relic, Dismember, Deprive. We've seen these a lot. I decided instead of playing 4 relics, I'm going to play like 2 Ashiok Dream Renders because this is really good against the Primeval Titan decks. It makes it so that their Titans can't actually search for anything, which is nice. And Damping Sphere, similarly, this is going to be good against any like Plague, any of the big mana decks, like the Titan and Tron decks. Should help a little bit. If we come up against like Lotus Storm, like this is actually good against that too. But I don't know. I think this is just a card I want to test because I know that like the Primeval Titan decks have been kind of popular because of Oko, and even though Oko just got banned, that doesn't mean that the Titan decks are going to go away because people don't just abandon their decks because of one card leaving. So I still expect that like there will be Titans with Fields of the Dead, and I'm just hoping that like these 2 cards maybe will do something to slow them down. It's really tough. Like that deck is insanely difficult because you cannot consistently keep Island Walk because at any given point they can threaten to just like so what is it? Secure I don't remember. The one drop that like they can just put like a bounce land into play and bounce their island so they don't have Island Walk. Field of the Dead just makes like a bajillion zombie tokens that can block you forever. So that's another reason I think Brazen Borrower helps a little bit because it can get through with flying damage. And they also have like Cavern of Souls to like negate the deprives. They have stuff like they can transmute for engineered explosives and walking ballistas. The deck is a freaking nightmare. I absolutely detest Primeval Titan. I don't know. I don't like the fact that decks like that get to run free in Modern when we don't have like Wasteland to keep them in check. And I think Field of the Dead is just like pushing it over the top. But anyway, I'm willing to devote some sideboard slots to hopefully try and rein it in a little bit. But to be honest, I don't know if I believe that this is going to be enough. But I don't know. There's not really much else I can think we can afford to do with it. So just hope for the best, I guess. Maybe we might not even see it. So who knows? Let's go play some Modern and see how this does. Yeah, everything's probably going to be crazy without Oko now. People might go back to playing Stoneforge decks, or who knows, like anything's possible. There's also like, I don't know if the Theros cards are out. I think they are, so we need to change decks here. That matters a lot. Now I want my mono blue fishies. Yeah. See, it's a good thing that we checked that because we almost registered the wrong deck. Alright. Yep. I think the Theros cards are legal in here now, so there could be some more interesting things happening. What was it? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Whatever. The sets always release earlier in MTGO than in paper. We are on the draw. This hand is okay. It's not amazing. I'm going to keep it, though. They mulled to 6, so... We're just going to go Island, Benthic, and then probably turn 2 just play Silvergill. Stomping Ground means this is probably like Valakut or Burn. Yeah, this is definitely Valakut. Not really what I want to see. Alright. So, yeah, Deprive is going to help a little bit, and honestly, yeah, I don't know. Like, this is also going to be very hard. We're going to bring in Ashiok for sure. Yeah. Alright, let's attack first. If they have, like, Anger of the Gods, like, we can't possibly beat this. Yeah, that's fine. If they want to trade this, that's okay. Alright, Silvergill. Cavern of Souls doesn't really do anything here. Oh, okay, that's fine. So, if he doesn't have Anger, then we might have a chance that we can just, like, get Lords in play and try to aggro him out. Alright. Once Upon a Time seems like this is pretty good for this deck. It has a Prime Time in hand. That's not good. That's coming out next turn. Yeah, okay, it's bad. So, we have absolutely, like, no way of defeating this. I can't reasonably attack through this, and, like, Primeval Titan is just going to put this game out of reach, like, really, really quickly. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it either. Oh, he just gave us Island Walk, though, so... This is an island, so I can play the Master. He's got... Okay, so you know what? Now we have to actually think about this. Yeah, let me think. So do I play the Master now? If I play Master, I can attack for 5. And then next turn, play Mutavault. Can attack with Mutavault and pump this up once. Maybe if we draw like another Lord. I don't know. I don't... If he gets Valakut, though, like... So if he's going to play Primeval Titan. We get 2 lands. I don't think that he can actually, like, get Valakut, so we might have a chance to race him if we play the Master. Yeah. Alright. So he has 2 cards. One is Prime Time. He could play... Yeah, so he can play a land, play Prime Time. But he can't... If he gets Valakut and another land, it doesn't matter. Our opponent and I are having a nice little conversation here. Our clock is not really relevant for this deck, so I'm just trying to do math while I'm thinking there. So I can attack him for 5. That puts him to 13, and then the turn afterwards, is there any other way we can possibly win? I don't think so. So it'd be attacking for 4, so 6. I think we'd have to draw a second Master of the Pearl Trident, right? Because I don't think there's any way we can engineer attacking for 18 next turn. Yeah. Yeah, no. Alright. If I play Regery this turn, does that help me at all? I don't think so. So, alright, so if we draw a second Master of the Pearl Trident next turn, can we actually, like, win? Is there any possible way? Because he's certainly gonna, like, hit this with Valakut. So yeah, we can play Master, attack for 5. He goes to 13, and then next turn, let's assume that we draw another Lord. So that would be 3, 6, 9... Yeah, I think that would work, right? No, no, it wouldn't. No, that would still only be 5. Ah! Alright, well, I don't think we have a choice. I think we just have to do this. Alright, maybe we can get lucky and we'll somehow do this. Alright. Arboreal Graze. Alright, so he's not jamming Primetime this turn. So that's a good sign. So we might... Oh, he doesn't have another land! Okay, so... Sick! We have a chance. Alright, we're definitely playing Mutavault here. Okay. Oh, okay, so now he doesn't have the land, so we could jam Regery, and I think that might be okay. We just attack with these two, right? Because if we attack with the Mutavault, can adapt this. It might actually make the most amount of sense. He still has a mystery card in hand, so... Alright. He could have a Lightning Bolt. So it's obviously, like, it could be, like, Scapeshift, or maybe, like, Lightning Bolt. It's not Anger of the Gods. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do it like this. If he has, like, a bolt, then there's nothing we can much do about it. Alright, so now if he gets, like, Primeval Titan in play, it doesn't matter. We still can kill him. Alright. It's very close. Like, we were in a lot of danger of losing, but pulled that out. Okay, great. So, I think we definitely want Ashiok for this, and we definitely want Deprive. Spreading Seas is not actually very good against their deck for the most part. Brazen Borrower is sort of okay, but not really necessary at the same time. They're a guy that, like, turns all their lands into every time. Oh, you know what? Yeah, so if they would have had it, like, we would have been screwed because of that. I totally forgot about that, but... So I think in that case, yeah, we just had to just attack and pretend that they weren't going to do it, so... Alright. Yeah, that was really dangerous, actually. Insanely dangerous. So I don't think we want Deprive, or we don't want Dismember. think this is probably fine. I'm just going to submit it like this. Now we could, okay, so here's the thing. The thing is, that can actually let them get Valakut, and it's a mountain. So, like, if they would have had Land Titan, I think we were just straight dead, but... Jeez, alright. Yeah, it does. I don't think that would have changed what I did, though, so... Because at that point, then, if they have like Titan in play, there's nothing we can do about it. So the best we can do is just attack with Island Walk and try to like hope for a draw that kills them. This is insanely bad. There is no way in hell we can keep that. Oh my god. And, I guess we have to keep this. Regery goes in the bottom, and Force. Alright, well, we are in a terrible, terrible position for this game. We need a second blue source, and if we don't find it, there's no way we can come back from this. Is his hand just like all grazers? We're just having a contest to see whose hand is worse. Show him, Lord. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we're just jamming Mara Regery. Alright, well, so the Lightning Bolt might be a thing. Yeah, okay. So we can't attack. Okay. He just wanted to cycle that for a card, so... So I think next turn we might play Aether Vial. Oh, beautiful. Well, yeah, we're going to play Lord and Aether Vial, I think. It's probably good for us that Veil of Summer got cycled, because it's going to undermine this Deprive. Yep. Yeah. May as well get in your 2 damage. So now their Escape Shift is better. That's not bad. No, we're just gonna hold up Trickster. Yeah, I'll just tap that and put a put Biomancer in play. We need to draw another Lord. So options are I can actually tap this thing down and attack. I don't think that's going to help us terribly, though. So Jeez. All right. I really want to keep this, and I want to keep this, so I have to choose, do I dump Trickster or Borrower? The problem is I can't really use this very well. I could attack, but I only get in like 2 damage, so it's not really worth it. We hit a Titan, that's good. That's just a 1/1. That doesn't really do anything. So we just need to protect this until we can get a Lord, so... No. He's got 3. There's not really any point in using the Ashiok right now. He's attacking Ashiok. If he has Lightning Bolt, that could actually kill it. So he's at 17. Let's see. I could trade a Trickster with one of these things, and then I still have 2, 4, 6, 8. Or no, yeah, I think that's just fine. We just double block this. Yeah. I don't want it to be in bolt range. Okay, that's not nothing. See, I don't want to, like, actually bounce that because it takes away our Island Walk. Alright. Yeah. So the good news is that Brazen Borrower can just bounce it. Three, 6. So again, well, if he has Lightning Bolt, he has to use it on this. Like, no, alright. I really don't want to do this because then I'm not going to be able to... Alright, well, if he has Bolt, I need him to use it on that, I guess. You can just recast Titan. If he had Bolt, he would just Bolt this now. So if he's casting Titan first, that means he doesn't have it. Alright, come on. Can we find it? Can start throwing away grazers to this thing. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's... Yeah, all of these are a thing. Yeah, we're dead. Terrible. We needed one Lord to win, and we only had 1 out of 8 in the top, like, 20 cards of our deck, so that sucked. I don't know, there's nothing I could do about it. Like, that's just how it happened. We need to keep the counter spells in, and that's pretty much it, so... Maybe you bring in 1 Borrower and take out 1 Aether Vial. Like, Vial's not, like, super important in this match. This could be... This... I don't know, like... This is not really great, actually. We don't have any way to, like, protect this thing. We don't even know if we're going to get to play it. I can't cast like... I don't have counter spells. Ugh. There's no way to protect this thing. And we don't have anything, like, to really stick to the board for it. I don't know, like... This could be so bad. I don't think I can keep it. Like, Mutavault was just terrible. This is much better, I think. We'll just put... I'm going to put Waterlog Grove on the bottom because I don't want to lose life. We have to just pressure them and hope that this works. Stupid Veil of Summer's in this deck, and so is that thing. Ugh. Alright, well, that's fine. It kept 7 cards, it's not great. So we just have to jam Lords and, like, hopefully draw more Lords. I think he's supposed to wait till his draw step to do that. Yeah. That's good. That means we can hold that for force. So we have to counter, like, Anger of the Gods, probably. I can't afford to counter a Lightning Bolt, I think. Okay, that's a good sign. Yep, Tribe Elder does not matter. That's helpful. So now if we can draw a land, like, we have 2 forces up. If we can draw another Lord, we're actually, like, in very good position to win here. We just need to get the Lords out of bolt range. That's the trick. And Anger of the Gods would actually be fine because we can force it this turn. And then hopefully just draw an island so we can then hard cast force if they go for like another thing. Alright, that's helpful. You might bolt here. Okay, well, do you have it or not? If you have bolt, you have to do it now. Yeah, that's the idea. Yep. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, well, that's not really gonna help him, so. Lightning bolt me? Or no, he's gonna bolt himself. Okay. Good games. Alright, well, we beat TitanShift, so that's not a bad way to start off Modern here, so. Um, Alright, you can. Yeah, he should know what I'm about here, so. Alright, well. So yeah, the Veil of Summer is a problem. It looks like his roll is pretty slow, and like I think probably getting Field of the Dead off of Once Upon a Time was a really good sign for us, so. Yeah, we were so close in game 2. Like, at any point, if we just draw a Lord, we win, and just gave him all the time in the universe to draw up and find a way to kill us, so it's alright. Well, we got there in the end, so Primeval Titan is a hell of a card. So Ashiok did something, like, it wasn't useless. But of course, you know, he was playing Veil of Summer, and he just had to cycle it because he got land screwed in a 30-land deck. Like, that's insane. Lucky, I think. The Scape Shift matchup used to be like I think reasonably like in the favorable range for us, but I think it's a little bit less so now. I don't know. Maybe it's not because now they're giving us free island walk, so like maybe that balances out Veil of Summer. I'm not sure. I have to play it more, I guess, to figure that out. Well, we are on the draw again. All right, it's fine. Jeez. Alright, against my better judgment, I'm going to keep it only because if I draw an island, I can hardcast all of this stuff. And I will force of negation a Thoughtseize. I have no choice. Like, this is part of the problem of playing, like, you know, Aether Vials, and Nikachu showed that you can play a 24-land version of Merfolk and not have Aether Vial and still be okay. You get to play Cryptics in your deck then, but yeah, you're priced into just keeping these hands sometimes where, yeah, I have to do this. So here's the thing. Concealed Courtyard means this is probably Eldrazi taxes, so I guess I'm just getting rid of I want to keep Spreading Seas against this deck. Alright, Merfolk. Yeah, we have no choice but to force there, so it is what it is. Yeah. And Seas is generally one of the main ways you can win this matchup, but I think it's likely he just takes probably Silvergill, yeah. Because if we don't draw a land, we don't get to do anything, so... Alright, pass. This is not good. We don't want to keep, like, these hands against this deck where they can just rip us apart. So he also has, like, Wasteland Strangler. If we ever put a Lord in play, he can just, like, strangle it with this thing. We are so fucked. We don't have any way to stop it either, like... Yeah. 3 Inquisitions and a Tide Hollow Sculler. This is not good. I almost don't even want to play a Lord now, because if I do and he just Wasteland Stranglers it, it's so bad for us. I'm gonna, I guess, try to exchange a Lord with this thing to get our creature back. What are you casting for 3 mana? Alright. Come on, Island, so we can bounce this thing. It's not really what... Oh, why did I tick this up? Oh my god, that was stupid. That was... Oh, that is ridiculously terrible. Like, this file is useless now. We've just pissed away this entire game. Alright. It doesn't... Like, this is tough, because if he has Strangler, like, we're just screwed anyway, but... I don't know, maybe if he attacks with the Spirit, we can put in Borrower, I don't know, we'll do something. I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, we are totally screwed now. Sword of Fire and Ice is just gonna wreck us. Yep. Okay, well, this was a mistake. I just, like, totally ruined any chance that we possibly had of this, of winning this game. I have to use the Borrower in order to... Yeah, we gotta adapt. Okay, I don't... I guess that's gotta be better than Lord right now. You should have did that before you let me adapt. Alright. I mean, at this point, just, like, ticking it up doesn't really do anything. So what we really want is Sword of Fire and Ice to come into play, equip to something so that we can then just try to bounce the sword and then kill it in combat. Oh my god. Alright. Nope. we're done. There is nothing we can do about this at this point. This sword is just going to wreck us, so whatever. It is what it is. We need Dismember really badly. What do we not need? I don't actually think Force of Negation is very good versus this deck. This Ashiok is not terribly great against them. I don't think any of the rest of these cards are that good. I mean, Chalice is not really great. I don't know, maybe Deprive. I think we need to keep spreading seas. This is attrition based, so you know what, I'll bring in another thing. The vials are still okay, but they're not amazing. I don't think that the black-green decks, or the black-white decks like this are not particularly great. Fuck, this is awful. We have to mulligan that. Alright, this is keepable, and I guess we're getting rid of... guess we're getting rid of, like, Benthic Biomancer, because we... No, maybe we just get rid of Silvergill Adept. No, I don't want to get rid of Silvergill, though. I don't know, I feel like Biomancer can't be that great. We need to keep the seas for sure. I don't know. We have to mulligan one of the creatures. If we mulligan to bunch, then I think maybe we just get rid of Biomancer. Because we want to keep Silvergill, and we have to keep Trickster so we can play Silvergill. So we've already been we've been color screwed by Mutavault before, so that's neat. If he thought seizes us, like, so be it. There's nothing you can do about that. Yeah. I think here, probably, like, either Seize or Silvergill makes sense. I miss, if you have, like, Tidebinder, or that Tide Hollow Scholar, then maybe Dismember. We took Seize, alright, well... He already knows about that, so let's play it. That's good. So next turn we can play Master and Mutavault and have Dismember up. Thoughtseize. Yeah, you just have all the discard spells, it's fine. Stoneforge Mystic is going to be a problem if it resolves. We need to draw like Seize to hit this thing right now. I think here probably taking Master of the Pearl Trident makes sense. Yep. So he has 5 cards and we're down to 3. Oof. Okay, well, we have Trickster and Dismember up right now. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you're gonna do. Live your truth, man. Take a Trickster, I guess. I just gotta get in as much damage as possible, so... He has no board, he's stuck in 2 mana, so we have to pounce while we can. You can Path, that's fine. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I did this, because I figured if he has Path, then I have to make him use it. Alright, so activate this. Attack for 4. Hope they don't draw any more lands, because if they don't draw lands, then we're actually doing okay. Fuck. That's bad. Plague Engineer. Okay, well, Silvergill's dead. Yeah, I think we both know this is happening, but it doesn't matter. They still got their 2 for 1, so... Let's get in with these guys while we can. So then if we draw another land, then we can play Trickster and attack with both of them, so that's the idea. Yeah. Yep, that's terrible. So let's see, what do I do here? I can attack with a Mutavault, and if he blocks, I can just Trickster the damn thing. He's not going to block. There's no way. No way on God's Green Earth, or Thassa's Green Earth, I should say, that he's going to block this. Why would you do this? Okay. He's just trying to give us a chance, I guess. Do you have a third one? Okay, gee, I was so scared of, like, a third Plague Engineer. Might not matter. I think here we might just be killing him faster than he can do anything. Okay, well, that was enough to get game 2, so Plague Engineer was definitely an issue. You know what? If we're going to be on the... Yeah, we're going to be on the draw. I really don't want to keep Aether Vial hands. I think Deprive is better than Aether Vial in this matchup, because this is a grindy matchup. Actually, you know what? I think the Relics are probably better, too. Because he has Lingering Souls, and... what? I don't know. Like, maybe that's worth it. Who knows? If I can keep Souls off the board, that probably helps a little bit. This is, I guess, fine. I don't like the Waterlogged Grove. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I don't really want to have to rely on it too much, but if we do, we do. So I'll just lead off in Silvergill if given the chance. Yeah, I don't know what order it is they see my hand in, but let's just organize it like such. I guess this is fine, actually, because we have, what, 5 things that can attack, and we have enough mana to cast this stuff. These 2 both draw cards. I mean, maybe this hand is okay, but it just doesn't... If they play, like, Plague Engineer or something, this is going to be really bad. We don't have any Dismembers or Tricksters to try to eat it. Maybe it looks like he might be just considering, like, okay, keeping a risky hand, maybe something similar to last time where he only has, like, 1 or 2 lands. Maybe it's, like, what, 3 Thoughtseize or 3 Inquisitions and, like, like a Concealed Courtyard. It's like, do you keep that? Probably not. But I guess maybe there's an argument to keep something like that. So he mulled to 6. Alright, that's good. We're going to definitely keep this then, for sure. There's a lot of ways this can go bad. I haven't seen him play any colorless sources, so I'm guessing stuff like Eldrazi Displacer is probably not in his deck. But he still might have Wasteland Strangler. Strangler is certainly a potential issue. And, like, if they go like, turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic, that's bad, and, like, Plague Engineer is still really bad for us. Like, there are a lot of cards they could mulligan to that would be a significant problem. But I think the fact that he hasn't snap-kept this hand is probably... That means that the hand might be missing something. So maybe we can get lucky if he doesn't draw it, whatever it's missing. Alright. We've led off in this every single time so far, so I'm thinking probably Silvergill Adept goes. Yeah. Which means we have to lead off on Oboro. Well, that's fine. No, 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 no. If they also have something like Gurmag or Tasker, which I doubt they do, but it will help turn that off. Yeah, Tide Hollow, whatever. They're going to take probably Master. Yeah, because if they have Mutavaults, then that makes more sense. That's actually pretty good. I don't want to exile my own creatures. That's not good. But hopefully that's going to slow them down a little bit. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to field my Mutavault. Plague Engineer. Ah, no! That's not what I want to see. Okay. This Lord is going to look pathetic, and so are these Mutavaults. Maybe this is okay, though. Come on, Dismember. So here, I think they have to target the sorry, how the hell did an ant get on my monitor? Yeah, if they're going to use Mutavault, they have to go after Oboro. I just got distracted by something for a second. Okay, well, they have another Field of Ruin, so... I need to draw more cards. That's... Alright, so if they want to kill this, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. I wasn't going to do anything about that anyway. That actually just helps us, because now we can actually spam double Lords next turn. Thank you, opponent. So, options. They have 2 cards left. Could play Regery. Could play 2 Lords. I think I want to put the Regery in play, because then that gives... It makes them more likely to target this with the Field of Ruin, so then we can play Mutavault. I'm going to Path. We need to stick something quickly or we're going to die. Yeah. Yep. Still hoping they go after the Waterlogged Grove. That's not good. That's a little bit too late. So you can't field the Mutavault anymore. That's fine. So we're probably sacrificing this to get a card. Okay, that's good. He held the engineer back, so can potentially just bounce this back to his hand. Alright, we might actually be able to do something here. So if I play the Lord, I can attack with the Mutavault and still have Brazen Borrower up. They all have Island Walk too, that's nice. There's nothing you can really do about this. See, if I bounce the Borrower, then that's going to be 4, 4, and 5. I don't think that really matters. Yeah. They have Island Walk, so it's fine. We might get there. Okay, I don't understand this attack. Like, if I just bounce the Plague Engineer, like, you still die, right? Okay, he just conceded. Okay, well, we color screwed them off of being able to do anything and managed to stick enough Lords to beat Plague Engineer. I didn't think that that match was going to go that well. I mean, it definitely didn't have to, but I guess they just got tired of waiting to do their bluff. But I think there we were just going to bounce Plague Engineer, and then because the only thing I'm concerned about is if they play something like Oath of Kaya that can like bolt us in the face for our 3 damage, and that would have actually killed us. So we do have to bounce something with the Borrower. So I think, yeah, either blocking Engineer or bouncing is fine. I think bouncing it with is the better choice. So, all right, let's go to round 3. Because then, yeah, then we like are not dead to like any ridiculous thing that they have off the. So, hard fought. I don't know if our hands were like particularly great either. Like they were fine, but they got ripped to shreds and still managed to pull out. So, I don't know. Mutavault, like, I guess it was fine there. I don't know if maybe it would have been better if it was a conclave or not. It's hard. Maybe. It attacked for 4 damage, right? So I guess it's fine. Conclave could have potentially blocked the Plague Engineer earlier and stopped it from attacking. So I don't know. It's close. I think either way could have been all right. Honestly, maybe Fairy Conclave would be better than the stupid Waterlog Groves. I really, really don't like hurting myself for them on mana, and we are very dependent upon blue mana in this deck now. Okay, we're on the play. Cool. So we're up against Magic Player 1151. Neat. Fuck. We gotta keep this and put a vial on the bottom, I guess. It's not really where I want to be, but it's what we're gonna do. They kept 7 cards, so... Okay, so this means probably like the Simic Titan deck, or... Actually, there's a number of... Yeah, okay, so this is Eldrazi Tron. What? What the fuck? You telling me that, like, Eldrazi Tron is playing this? I meant to say, like, regular Tron. I didn't actually think Eldrazi Tron would be doing this nonsense. They got Urza's Tower, so, well, we still can't do anything, so I guess we're passing. We can just Violin Biomancer. We might just play Thought-Knot Seer here. He has another temple. Nope. Alright, so that's fine. Matter Reshaper, that's fine. We really, really want to land this turn. Okay, we're in business. So we can Spreading Seas one of these, and then that way it keeps him from playing... Well, it might keep him from playing a Thought Knot next turn. But it also means we can attack for 2, which I like that plan a lot. He's not going to have Tron next turn, which is nice. I'll just put a Lord into play now. And I'll probably tick Vial up so I can get Regery in play and then play Master. Or I could even like Trickster in their turn to like keep them off of Tron. Might be worth it. So if I want to actually do, well, I don't know, that's... Okay, so yeah, they're going to have Tron, so I think I might need to do that. I'm definitely not blocking, so attacking makes sense. So I guess we would really like to see maybe Force of Negation. I'm going to tick this up. Okay. That's good. We'll untap the Cavern of Souls. And just hope they don't have, like, all his dust. Yep. So get your Tron land, so you'll have access to 5 mana. That might be enough. Yes. So as long as... Yeah, they only have 5 mana, so I don't know what they can do with that that's going to matter. We have like ridiculously lethal. Yeah, okay, they concede it. Excellent. So maybe their plan was to try to like Karn and get Ensnaring Bridge, but alright, Regery got the job done. Okay, so against this deck, Damping Sphere is probably good. And what do we not want? Like, Dismember is also like a card that I think we probably do want against this deck. I think we... Force of Negation, like, this is a card that I don't know, like, we need to keep something against, like, Karn or Ensnaring Bridge or All Is Dust, so I think we do want Dismember. I don't like, at the same time, like, their deck has an actual curve to it, so, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if we really need Damping Sphere versus their deck. It does turn off their Tron mana, and it turns off, like, Eldrazi Temple. I don't know, I guess we'll try it and see how it goes. We need to keep Seas. I think actually Silvergill's kind of weak in this matchup, and maybe like Benthic Biomancer, or actually if they have Karns in their deck, then taking out a Vial might make sense here. You could also make an argument for maybe Ashiok or Deprive. I think this is just what I'm going to do. I want to keep the Biomancers just because they curve out nicer. This hand is great. We're going to keep it for sure. We've got ourselves a nice curve here. We can go Biomancer into Lord, into Trickster. We have Force in case of something terrible happening. Okay, we keep. And I probably counter like Expedition Map, right? Okay, they don't even have maps, so that's good. That's also fantastic. When are you gonna, like, dismember it? Go for it. You're not gonna dismember this. There's no debate over that. Okay, well, we're definitely seizing that nonsense. I will take a turn off to, I guess, spreading seas this thing. You can't sacrifice it, so don't... Yeah, it's... Okay, we really want more lands, though. Like, we need to curve out, and... Attacking for one is okay, but we need more. They're not going to have Tron. They could play, like, Eldrazi Temple, and then play, like, Thought-Knot Seer. It's certainly possible. I'm just glad that we got the Seas on that thing before Thought-Knot took it. Chalice on 1 does absolutely nothing to me, so... That is... Oh, if that's what they're on, like, they are screwed. Alright, we're just going to beat their face in. We have Island Walk for days. And at this point, I'm probably throwing Merfolk Trickster to the Force of Negation. There's not really a point to seizing this thing. Yeah, no, we're not letting you off the hook that easily. So we're just gonna crush Eldrazi Tron, just like pure dumb luck. I don't know, I guess that if you can get Chalice on 2, like, it's fine. But we have 2 Caverns in our deck, so I don't know how fine that really is for you. Do we just win here? I mean, I am gonna do this. That's pretty close to winning. Alright. I'll just flash in Trickster at this point. It doesn't matter. Or, like, even if you played Bridge, it wouldn't matter. Okay. Sure. I don't think... Yeah, you can't actually pay for the Dismember because you don't have enough life, so... Fucking hell, man. 3-0. Like, what a way to start off, like, playing Modern in 2020. Again, that's another match that can be very tough, but they just had, like, a shit hand in Game 2, and... We had the next level tech in Game 1 of Violin, Rejury, and tap down your Tron mana, so that was pretty cool. I'm glad we got to see that interaction. That was beautiful. Could not have drawn it up any better than that if I tried. Alright, so we are on to round 4. So we've already got our money back for this league, which that's great. But now we gotta see, okay, well... Can we, I don't know, maybe can we win a little bit extra here? Sorry, I'm just a little bit nervous because I had seen an ant on my monitor, and in the past I've had issues with ants, like, on my desk because they live in the freaking wall behind this, so I'm just trying to, like, pay attention to see if I can find any more while I'm sitting here. Ants suck. They really do. They were in my kitchen for a while, and we finally managed to get rid of them, but I'm hoping that I don't see any more in here. I haven't yet, so that's a good sign. Alright. Round 4. Let's do it. Come on. Azax. Alright, cool. On the draw again, so what? So it's 3 draws and 1 play. Alright, this is a very good hand. This has, like, basically everything that we could ever possibly want in it. Yay. We're 100% keeping this. I miss playing with some of these cards. Like, You know, we've been playing so much like Legacy and Pioneer, we haven't gotten to see stuff like, you know, Benthic Biomancer or Silvergill or even Spreading Seas. What is with all these fucking Once Upon a Time decks? That's like the third one. This card needs to be banned. I'm sorry. It's Ancient Stirrings on crack. Any card that says, like, you may cast it without paying its mana cost is not good for this format. Alright. Waterlog Girl. Alright, so this is definitely the Titan deck. Oh, no! Oh, no, no! This is much, much better for us. This is NeoBrand. This has to be, because they got Waterlog Grove and they cast Serum Vision. So that means they're setting up for... They're setting up for a Neoform. So we have to hope that they don't have Veil of Summer to go off with it. Okay. So this match is probably going to be quick, but it means if they go for it, we have a force to stop them. So all we can hope is that they just decide, fuck it, we're going to jam it. Alright, yeah. Can't do anything about that. Well, I mean, I could. I don't want to, though. So yeah, this is Neoform. Alright. So you got that. Are you going to wait to get your Veil of Summer? Yeah? Yeah? They're going for it. Please don't have the Pact. Yes! Got there! Perfect. Alright, that is exactly how we draw this shit up. There's another deck that's playing Once Upon a Time, and I freaking hate it. Alright, So, actually, Damping Sphere might be okay here. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we want Chalice, we want Deprive. Ashiok is probably a little bit too slow. Listen, we do not need Spreading Seas. We're taking Chalice because Act 0 and 1 are both good numbers for us at this point. So we want to turn off Summoner's Pact, but we also, if we can stick it on 1 to turn off Veil of Summer, that helps. I think Damping Sphere is going to be good, actually, because that means their combo turn is going to be very hard, because they have to cast multiple spells, like... Yeah, I think that we want this card. Alright, so what else are we going to cut? I guess maybe Mara Reedry is a little bit slow. I'm going to keep, I think, Brazen Borrower, because if we can get to a point where we can petty theft like a creature back to their hand, that's probably good. The Ashiok is probably a little bit too slow. They only really need to search from their deck for Neoform, and if they go off before we play Ashiok, like... At the same time, though, if they don't manage to go off before we do this, then they actually have, like, no way of winning the game. So, you know what? Maybe this is worth playing. It's a turn 3 thing, though, so... But if they're looking... You know, alright. I'm going to do it. Because this, I think, you know what? This actually might help. I'll cut 2 more borrowers. That's fine. I want to keep the curve nice and low. I don't want to, like, overload in 3s, but... If this lands before they can go for their combo, they actually do just lose. Yeah, we have a Deprive, and we have Ashiok. I think this is worth keeping. We just hope that we get there. They mulled to 5. That's a good sign. Mulled to 4. Okay, so I think that, yeah, especially if we draw the land, we have a very good chance of beating them. We can keep Deprive for turn 2. Yeah. Alright, beautiful. We just have to not die next turn. So then we can hold up Deprive, and then we can play Ashiok, and then we'll be fine. So don't combo me this turn. It would be very hard for them to do that. Alright. So now I think we're in the driver's seat. Play Chalice in 0. get our Trickster in play. Alright, they might just concede to this. If they can't search their deck, they can't win, so this is basically like a lock against them. And I don't know if they have anything that can even remove this. The opponent is reading the card, just trying to figure out, is there any way to beat this? And the answer is no. Ashiok got there against NeoBrand. Excellent. Fucking hell, we're going for a 5-0. Oh my god. Alright, well, 4-0 so far. Alright, let's see if we can do this. So how did this go so far? So we went up against TitanShift. Then it was a black-white Stoneforge deck, and then Eldrazi Tron, NeoBrand. So those decks are no slouches, for sure. We put in our effort against them, but you know what? No matter how this league goes, I'm already happy with this. I think that I've made a few mistakes so far today, but like the deck has been pretty decent, I'd say. But we haven't gone up against like any of the boogeymans yet. We haven't seen like the Simic Titan deck, and I think that one's going to be bad for us. And also something like Burn could also be very dangerous to us too, because like that matchup is just very close to a coin flip now. Like, yeah, it's become a lot rougher. Searing Blaze effects are just terribly good against us. Like, they still have all the prowess creatures, and we're relying on Force of Negation, but they can crack their Canopy lands for more spells a lot too. So flooding out's not really an option for them at this point. Or I guess it's a significantly less likely scenario that they flood out. So I don't know. Those matches end up being very close. It was maybe a little bit better for us with Oko, because if we could make it to turn 4 with Oko, then we actually can just not die to them most of the time. But I don't know. It's gonna be, yeah. Burn would be a lot harder now, I think. Especially we don't have Master of Ways in our deck anymore either, so that makes things kind of hard. I don't know. I still think we've got some game against it. If we can stick like Chalice in one, it turns off a lot of the cards in their deck, and especially if you have Force to protect it, that's nice. But yeah, I don't. All right, well, what would I like to see? I don't know. Maybe regular Tron. I think we have like a lot of tools against regular Tron to beat them. What else? I guess another NeoBrand deck, like, especially if we have the Force in game 1, like that's the best. Most of the time, if you keep a hand with Force in game 1 against NeoBrand, your chances of winning the match just are like sky high. If you don't have the Force in game 1, then it becomes a lot closer. So, that's just the mechanics of how that match works. All right, let's go for it. What are we up against? We are on the play versus Karakusk. All right. Fuck it. We're gonna keep it. We have a Vile hand, and we have Force to protect it, and tons of things to put into play. I feel like gambling. This is probably not a good hand against something like Jund. Oh, is this Burn? Oh, this... Okay, so this might either Burn or Prowess. Mono Red Prowess, actually. So, you know what? If we have, Oh, that's great. Spreading Seas is not terribly good against their deck, for the most part. This might be a card I'd want to pitch to Force of Negation. And I think I want to just play Silver. I want to play creatures probably right now. I'll show them Benthic Biomancer. That's good. That should help us. So I think, yeah, Mono Red Prowess it's another similarly tough matchup to Burn. If they don't play a land this turn, I'm 100% Spreading Seizing their Mountain, but... Oh, we're gonna get them. I am not blocking this. Gut shot, huh? Okay. So, Prowess trigger. I think here I'm going to force a negation this, and I'm going to pitch the Benthic Biomancer. So I don't want them to find more lands. Alright, let's see if we can get them. If I draw a Mutavault, I want to play that and not the island. Alright, do not draw another land, please. Alright, well, fuck, they drew it, so. Yeah, I'll take another hit off of this thing. Kiln Fiend, huh? Alright. Do I play this now or do I wait? It's kind of a waste to do it now. I only get in 2 damage. I mean, I do want to be able to borrow them, but then I can also crack this Waterlog Grove, and if I draw another 2-drop, I want to Violet. Alright, so I'm going to do this now. Yeah. That's helpful, I think. I guess I do this now because if I draw a Lord off the Silvergill Adept, I want to be able to play it this turn. So I guess now they're thinking, do you have Gut Shot or something? If you have Gut Shot, you could kill off the Silvergill before I find a Lord. Okay. So we'll probably crack Grove on their end step. See if I can get them to invest some spells into this Kiln Fiend. I want to trade with this thing. Okay. Sure. If you give it Trample, I guess then I have to bounce it. Well, that sucks, but yeah, that's going to happen. It's been blocked, so... Alright, now I guess I just do this. So then this can't attack next turn. This is awkward. I can't really cast the Force and a creature at the same time. So I just think I flash in Brazen Borrower at the end of turn. This is tough. Kiln Fiend will take up their entire turn if they want to do that. Yeah. Attacking is stupid here, so we just cast Borrower. Can't block with this, so we may as well attack. So the question is, do I keep the island in hand to adapt Biomancer? Or I can also play the island so that I can activate Mutavault. I think I would rather be able to activate Mutavault. So these are a bunch of very hard choices right now for both of us. Alright. Crash through, huh? I think what I want to do here is activate Mutavault. No, I have to counter this, right? Like, no, I can't activate Mutavault because I'd have to already be, yeah, blocking with it first. Yeah, I don't. This thing cannot get trample. If it gets trample, I'm gonna die. And I do have to block it. Alright, what do we got? Come on, something. It's not nothing. So now I have two things I can block the Kiln Fiend with. But I cannot have them resolving Crash Through. Like, this, giving it trample basically just means we die. I mean, they can bolt this. Lava Spike, yeah. That's not good. Crash through a sorcery. Okay, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that mid-combat. This is getting close, though. Yeah. Alright, what'd you exile here? Those are not really going to do anything. So keeping Redra on the table gives me the best chance of like drawing Trickster and being able to not die to an attack. He's at 9. Yeah, Reedree's probably going to have to chump block something next turn. Because it seems unlikely that I don't know, like they have 2 cards left and they can cast Monastery Swift Spear, so I guess if I just hold up Violent Hands, like maybe I have a chance. But if they have like another Bolt, then we're screwed. Actually, if they have Bolt, we die, because they can just play Swift Spear, Bolt us, and then we're dead. Okay, so you have that. Is it a Bolt? Yeah, alright, that does it. So we go to 2 and we can't block both things. Alright. Alright, well, it was close, but we couldn't quite get there. Like, I don't know, we needed our opponent to stumble for like 1 or 2 turns. Alright, Chalice and maybe Dismember, actually. I don't really want to bring in this card, but at the same time, we might need it. Seize is pretty poor. I mean, Damping Sphere slows them down a little bit. It does make their prowess things hard to turn on. I think I do want Dismember. I'm going to cut like 2 Reedrees because they're kind of slow in this match. Alright, we'll do it like this and hope for the best. This match is very hard. The Kiln Fiend, like if it hits you once, you basically die, so we have to have an answer to it. Jeez. Alright, whatever, we're going to do it. Just pray to Thassa that we draw some lands. Because I don't think we're going to win otherwise. I'm probably pitching one of these Biomancers to force. Alright, they mulled to 6, so that's some good news. Gut Shot can still very easily just get us, though. But, I mean, alright. No, they didn't. Of course, they're not going to miss in turn 1. So what do you do? Please just be like Lava Spike. Alright, well, could be worse. I think this turn we want to draw a land, and next turn we want to draw Chalice. Okay, that helps. I'm going to play the Master, and I will actually protect it with the Force. I can't run out Silvergill first, because if I run out Silvergill, then they can just gut shot the Silvergill. I think this is probably worth forcing. I just want to slow them until they can't do anything. Let's see. If they have gut shot, they could kill both of my creatures. Is that a big deal? So I could double block this thing, and then, yeah, they just deal whatever. I'm going to take the risk. I want to kill this thing off now. Because they can only kill one thing, so they'll kill the Master probably. Alright, so they do have Gut Shot. Alright. So that's still not enough to... Unless you have 2 Gut Shots. Oh no, never mind! Fuck! I forgot that has that ability. Well, this is not just Swift Spear. This actually does a thing that's relevant. Alright, well, fuck. I've totally screwed myself. The only way that we, like, get out of this is if we draw Chalice, like, right now. Yeah, come on. Give me Chalice. Alright, pass. Alright, well that was a total blunder. I should have just taken the damage. If I took the damage, there's a very good chance we could win this game. Maybe they don't have anything, though. That could be nice. Oh, okay, well, it doesn't look like they do have anything. Alright. Okay, so we actually have a chance here. Alright, we're just gonna kill them. Okay, well, we would be more certain to kill them if we had actually, like, not screwed up and threw away both of those creatures. But we might still be okay anyway. But our opponent looks like maybe they just don't have anything. That's a good sign. Nope. Beautiful. Alright. Do I care? Like, no, we just attack with everything. Yeah, I'm not going to let you flash that back. Now we just eat both of the creatures. Okay. Okay, so we just pulled a homer in that one. And, yeah. To succeed despite idiocy. Fuck. Alright. We have to win one game on the draw versus Mono Red Prowess if we want to get 5-0 here. I did not deserve to win that game too. Not even a little bit. That was so poor in my part to throw away a Lord and a Biomancer because I forgot that that creature had an ability that just gave it -1/-1. Inexcusably bad. Yeah. But, you know what? That's fine. We're just gonna... I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and we can just stick Chalice and we'll just win like that. If we can stick Chalice, like, this deck gets a lot worse. Stick Chalice, we can clean up with, like, Dismember and, like, slow them down with Tricksters. Alright, come on, can we do this? You know what? I think this hand's okay. It's not perfect. We're going to go Vile and then just try to play a bunch of Lords. Alright. Whatever. Swift Spear? No. Crash Through. Oh, that's a good sign. They're just cycling Crash Through. So does this mean that you have, like, a Kiln Fiend hand? Okay, so it looks like that would be my assumption, is that Kiln Fiend is probably the play. There's no other reason you would, like, cycle this. Unless you just kept a hand that doesn't have any creatures in it, but why would you keep that 7? And they're also missing Prowess triggers on the Manamorphose. I don't understand this. What are you doing? Okay, so maybe... I assume they just drew that. Because if you had that, that would have probably been better in turn 1. Get dunked on! Yes! Okay, we can clean up now, too, because then we can go Rejury and yeah, Vile and a Lord. Okay. I feel very strongly about our chances here. Unless they abrade it, like... Okay, that's fine. You can go Manamorphose. I just need you to miss on a braid. Don't find that card. That's like the one thing that could like definitely end us right now. Come on, we are so close. No! Oh fuck! All right, that's terrible. Ah. All right, well that sucks. I hate that. That's whatever. It is what it is. We can't have everything. All right. Alright, yeah, take it up. So, the question is here, do we play the Regery and take a damage off this first, or do we just play 2 Lords and then next turn we can play Regery and then... I think keeping a Lord and a Regery back makes more sense. I don't want them to bolt the Regery. I could play the Aether Vial off this, but I have to take a damage for it, and I'm not sure that this is what I want. I'm just going to play a Lord, and I think I'm going to hold on to this, because I don't want to take damage off this Grove if I don't have to. I don't know. Is it, or maybe it is correct to just go to 13 and play it. Because I want to tick this one up to 3, so then... That's tough. Alright, I'm going to play it. I don't know if this is right, if we should save that point of life, but I think because my intention is to tick this vial up to 3, I am going to play the Aether Vial. This is still okay. We have 4 Lords. That's a lot of pressure, and they only have a Soulscar Mage right now, so... In theory, we could still, like, destroy them, especially if we draw, like, another Chalice. Like, what are the odds that they're going to have a second one of these? Yeah, I'm not falling for this trick. Stomp. I want to keep this Lord alive if I can, even if it is just a 1/1. Yeah, of course. Alright. It's still not the worst. Like, it definitely could be much worse than this. I guess they could flash this back right now, sacrifice a mountain to give this -1/-1. I don't know if that's really the best play for them. We still have the opportunity to top deck Trickster and then be able to tap this down in their turn. Unless you have, like, Gut Shot and Lava Dart, like, then you could kill this thing. That might be worth it, actually. Alright, so we're going to tick up both of these. So we're going to... This one first. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, okay, we do have Trickster. That's nice. Yeah, that's not going to do anything, because I still have Trickster to tap it down. I guess let's tap down the mountain. I'm going to make them have to use it right now if they want to, because they have to pay life for this one, so... No? I don't want to untap it. We're getting close to killing them, though. They could sack 2 mountains and kill it. Okay. That's not really all that good. We are getting very close to victory at this point, so let's... No fuck-ups. Yes, tick this one up, and always no to this one. So I could hardcast this and actually just attack for 4. I can attack for 11. Question is, how much can they attack back for? They have 2 lava darts, so that's not irrelevant. So what happens if I... Why does this not have any -1/-1 counters on it? I thought that they lava darted it. Oh, they let Trickster's ability resolve first. Okay, that makes sense. So with 2 cards in hand, so this is effectively, we can be at 8, and this will be, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they'd only need to cast 1 more spell, and it could be a bolt on the master. So I think that we have to block at least one of them, but if we attack with, say, Lord and Regery, actually, they won't be able to bolt and kill the creature, though. So that's worth noting. So this is getting very close. So I could attack them for like either 7, or I could attack them for... Ugh, jeez. Yeah, like I'm trying to think. If I attack with, say, like these 2, I can block, but he has Lava Dart available too. So again, there's 2 Lava Darts in the graveyard, and he has 2 Mountains to sacrifice. 2 cards, and so 3 potential cards. So this could get very dangerous. Like, again, because so effectively, let's assume that 1, 2. Yeah, we could be down as low as 2 life, assuming that both of these get through. So we have to be, if we block one of them, so then we'd be at 5. I think I just want to attack with 2 creatures. So I could attack with these 2, leave up 2 4/4 lords. So that would attack for 9, and then I think he's probably dead anyway on the way back. It's getting really close. Is that the right thing to do? Damn it, I wish I knew what was in his hand. Alright. I think I want to attack for 9. Or wait, do I just kill him? Is that 13? Like, does this... Yeah. I don't have 13 in play. Look. Oh, fuck this. Well, okay, so the Lava Dart's still a thing, though. But you know what? That's actually not a problem, because if he sacrifices a mountain, then that's less triggers he has to throw at me on his turn. So he will have to sacrifice a mountain to put a -1/-1 counter on one of these now. Unless he just stupidly takes the damage. Okay, well, our opponent just gave it to us. They had the Lava Dart, right? They could have just used the Lava Dart, but we got a 5-0 in Modern! Oh, wow. Right, coming off the heels of frickin'... coming off the heels of a 5-0 in Pioneer, Mono Blue Merfolk's still a metagame player, and we won some really tough matches there. I think our opponent forgot about the Lava Darts. Like, the Lava Dart, like, because of the thing, could have put -1/-1 counters if they had sacked the mountain, so they wouldn't be dead. So there was actually danger, though, that, like, if they had, like, the right 3 cards in their turn, they could have potentially killed us if, like... I'm not sure how exactly they go about doing it, but I think it's possible that there might have been a draw that, like, if they chain together enough, like, Manamorphose and Lava Darts that maybe they could have got there in their turn, but they just gave it to us for free, so I don't know why he didn't attempt it. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. 5-0, we earned it. We played good enough, not perfectly, but freaking hell, it's just... let's look at this. Okay, so we I think I don't know. I think this was fine. Ashiok did a hell of a lot of work actually. This card single-handedly like gave us like a huge chance against the TitanShift deck. This card's very dangerous for them. It gave us like 4 or 5 turns to try to draw Lord, and we just couldn't do it. But this also just single-handedly beat Neoform too. So that second game against Neoform, Ashiok like was a champion. We stuck Chalice and then stuck this, and then there was absolutely no possible way that they could come back from that. Beautiful. Like Brazen Borrower, we saw Regery do its thing with Trickster and tapping like land down on our opponent's turn for the Eldrazi deck. You know, Spreading Seas, we hit the Blast Zone really early on. That was good. Force of Negation helped a lot. Yeah, I think this was fine. The only card that I'm kind of skeptical about is maybe the Waterlogged Groves. I mean, we did cycle them like a couple times and it was sort of fine, but I don't know, maybe 2 is okay. Like this could be fine. Yeah, and I think, honestly, like, all of these cards are probably about where I need them. The only one that I'm not sure about yet is this one, and I'm just kind of hoping this is enough to beat, like, the Simic Titan deck, so. But what a way to start off, like, playing Modern again after, like, 2 months. We managed to go 5-0 with Mono Blue Fishies. That's incredible. So, thanks, everybody, for watching. I was not prepared for this. I thought this would go much worse than this based on our previous Modern leagues, but I don't know. I guess I'm just doing better this year overall. Wow. So I should be doing Pioneer on Wednesday. There are 2 different builds I wanted to test with Pioneer. One of them is going to be a Cloudfin based build with me. Damn it, what was it? There's 2 cards I want to test. I think one of them I want to test Spectral Sailor. So we're going to try that, and then the other one's going to be a different one. It's going to be Cloudfin based, and I have to look at it, but we might be trying some Caliphs in that version of the deck. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with it. I think that yeah, for the Cloudfin one, it'll probably we might not play Cyclonic Rift in that. We might just be playing more like Borrowers or something like that. Actually, you know what? No, I know what it was. The Cloudfin build I want to play with. I want to test the Theranati Singer, the Devotion 2-drop. Yeah, so I'm going to test it in that build, and then the league, like, there will also be a Spectral Sailor League. So I don't know which order I'm going to do them in. But it should be Wednesday and then probably either Sunday or Monday. I don't know exactly when the leagues will get published. Depends on what time I have to record them at, so, you know. But yeah, those should be the next 2, and then we'll go back to playing Modern afterwards. But yeah, absolutely. Thanks everybody for watching. Yeah, I don't know if this wasn't necessarily the cleanest victory, but you know what? A win is a win. We'll take it, all right? So, if our opponent wants to donate this generous sum of chests to us, so be it. I guess they got so frustrated with watching that they just gave up and, like, were not paying attention to the stuff they could do. So, I don't know. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, like I said, and I will see you next time. So, yatta!